up here presenting a little show right now, and I'm a liar. Everything I say is not true. Will you do that for me? You should. You want to know why? Because I don't care about your money. No, I just lied to all of you. See, I really do care about your money. Deeply. With all of my heart. I care about how much of your money can I get. Doesn't that sound cold? The only difference is I say it right to you. Most other people do not say it to you, and if you don't believe me, go to the gas pump. See, you don't have a choice. You either sit down and create some type of plan to make more money in your life, or I'm telling you right now, you're going to be the result of somebody else's plan. And the reason I want you to think of me as a liar is because if I say something that hits your hot button, what will it force you to do? Check it out. Got this? And by the way, are there lots of people out there that will give you advice, but the advice is really geared towards them making a profit? Is there a whole industry out there called financial planners where the financial planners truly are not financial planners, they're salespeople? What they're doing is trying to sell you on something they sell, and then they call it your financial plan. When the reality is it's their financial plan because they sold you something and they get a commission on it. So what I'm telling you to do, even with me, is take all this stuff that I teach you and say, I want to check this out. And by the way, before I'm done today, I'll give you resources where you can check a lot of this stuff out. You should take that with anybody that gives you advice until you have confidence with that person. Does that make sense? So for the rest of the day, what am I, gang?
A liar.
Liar. Good. 2 more points and I'll give you a break, okay? Number 9, you got to set goals and plan. Okay, I'm not going to spend much time on this because I've already addressed this. I said one of the first things you have to do is create a plan. I've already addressed that. But yet, here's what I know. All of you in this room are going to be taught exactly what you need to do to be successful. Real estate is not a new business. It's been around for years. There are step-by-step programs out there of what you need to do. Yet, out of 80 people in this room, if that's how many are in here, we'll be lucky 5 years from now if there's 7 or 8 of you still in the business. The majority of you will be gone, and it does not matter what I say today. Now, why? It's not because you're not going to be taught exactly what you need to do. It's because most people, when it comes down to doing it, don't do it. Which brings me to the last point, the most important point, and that's this. If you want to be successful at anything, you got to be a person that after you learn something, you take immediate action on it. Do it now. Now, of these 10 points I just taught you, which is the most important? Number 10. It's the most important, yet I just said most people won't do it. Why? There are 2 reasons why people don't take action, which I'm going to address, and then I'll give you a break. Here are the 2 reasons. Number 1, fear of rejection. Number 2, fear of failure. So I want to start with fear of rejection. In real estate, which is a business where you must meet new people, and by the way, are all businesses like that, where you must meet new people? Is there a possibility that some of those people you meet will not like you?
Yes.
Here's what I'm here to share with you. There's already a whole bunch of people on this planet Earth that hate your guts. And all you're doing during your lifespan is adding people to the list. See, I don't care how wonderful you think you are, just by the nature of the way you talk, walk, move, and look, there will be people that dislike you. Did you know that? So get over it. There's nothing you can do about it anyway. Because here's the other side of the coin. There's a whole bunch of people on this planet Earth that love you dearly. And all you're doing is add people to that list also. See, as you live on this planet Earth, you are making 2 lists. People that don't like you and people that like you. Which list do you want to focus on? People that like you. And by the way, are there lots of people who try to focus on the ones that hate them? And then they have a real trouble their entire life. Gain focus on the people that love you and don't worry about the people that hate you because they're going to hate you anyway. And by the way, I should say this too. There is a middle list. There are people in the middle that don't know you. They don't like you, they don't hate you, they simply don't know you yet. When they get to know you, they will move to their appropriate list. Did you get this? And by the way, listen to this. Your success in anything is in direct proportion to how big both your lists are. And if you don't believe this, think politics a minute. People that reach high level in politics, do they have massive lists on both sides? Yes. Anybody that reaches any high level has massive lists because they understand something. It's not about the people that hate them. It's about getting your list of people that love you to be bigger than the one that hates you. And just working on that. Okay? And by the way, if you're saying to yourself, yeah, but Dave, I don't want anybody to hate me. I just want everybody to really like me. I want to be the perfect person. There is a way to remove all rejection in your life. Here it is. Ready? Die! And by the way, rejection does not go away immediately. People will still talk about you for a few weeks after you're dead. Is that true? Yes. So gang, if you're out there doing anything, is there a possibility people will dislike you? So forget it, get over it. All right, now second point. Second point is people don't take action because they're afraid of failure. So I want to address that definition. I want to give you a definition of failure in real estate. Here it is. You make no money in real estate. So that's your definition of failure. Okay, so here's my question. Where are you people at right now? Have you made any money yet? So isn't it true you're at my first definition of failure? So isn't it true you're all starting out as a bunch of losers anyway? I think so. By the way, how do you feel right now as a bunch of losers? Pretty good. All right, that's not fair. Watch this. You want to be so successful, you take my advice, and here's exactly what you do. You get in the real estate business and you find that agent that has the lifestyle that you want. You decide to hang around them, you copy them, you do everything they do, and you work really hard. But you work so hard that what happens is over a year or so, you just don't get enough sales. So now you have a problem, you can't make your house payment. So now your house is foreclosed upon. Your spouse will upset, so they decide to leave you. The kids go with the spouse takes all your stuff, and your dog dies. Would that be failure?
Yeah.
By the way, I asked one class student back, raise their hand, and said, no, Dave, that sounds like success to me. Okay, here's my question. Gang, if you lost everything you treasure today, everything you treasure, other than what goes up on your brain, your emotions, would you be okay? Other than what you think, would you be okay? And the answer to that is yes, because here's what I want to say. Other than what goes up on in your head, was there a day in your life before you had your house, before you had your spouse, before you had your kids, before you had your dog, before you had your stuff? And on that day, were you okay? What I'm going to tell you is I don't care what happens to you in life. If you lose everything that you treasure, you're going to be okay until the day you die. And you're going to die anyway. That's why I don't get it. I do not understand why people don't go for their dreams. I don't understand why people don't do the things they want to do. Gang, you only got one life. You should go for it. And with that, take a break. All right.